She's on the right track, baby. She was born this way, and it's literally the track, the racing track, that has brought Lady Gaga into our lives here in India. First of all, should I address you as your ladyship, Lady Gaga?
No, call me Gaga.
Gaga. Well, it's really great to have you here. And first of all, what does the mama monster have to say to all her little monsters here in India? What message do you have for them, first off?
Well, I would just love to say thank you so much for having me, and I'm so excited to be here. India is so beautiful, and even more beautiful is the people. I just feel so welcome, so thank you.
Absolutely. And have you learned anything in Hindi, Gaga, to tell your audience over here?
Well, I just learned today, actually, that Ga means to sing.
Yeah.
So Gaga actually means to sing, to sing.
To sing, to sing. It's double the pleasure. So, what have you felt about India? Obviously, you've not been here for very long, but what has surprised you the most about India so far?
Well, I really didn't know what to expect, but honestly, the biggest surprise has just been how kind everyone is, and I didn't expect anyone to not be kind, but the amount of love and the hospitality that I've experienced has just been overwhelming, and to meet the fans finally and be able to hug and hold them and tell them how much I appreciate them, it's really been great.
Now, you've always said that India is a huge inspiration for you, you know, the color, the kind of culture that we have over here. So what exactly, if you could tell us a little bit more about why India inspires you so much? Obviously, reincarnation is also a big thing that you said that has inspired you, and especially Born This Way.
Yes, well, reincarnation is something that I was actually speaking with an Indian reporter about, and she was saying, you always talk about being reborn over and over again, and I thought to myself, it does have a lot to do with Hindu and with your culture, but for me, my particular philosophy about reincarnation is that it can happen during this lifetime, that you can be reborn over and over again as many times as you like, and that your individuality is the most important thing.
Absolutely. So you can be reborn in this lifetime as well. And talking about being reborn, obviously, you know, Gaga, you're open to so many different things in your life, and you're open to even Bollywood in India as well. From the sounds of it, we've heard a lot of talks about that, about you collaborating with the Indian film industry. What kind of plans do we see coming to fruition anytime soon?
Oh, well, there's nothing in the works right now, but I love the culture here, and I love Bollywood, so who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. We're certainly looking forward to that. Let me confirm this with you. We'd also heard that you are going to be actually recording a song with Shah Rukh Khan. Obviously, Ravan, which is his movie which he wanted you to sing for, has released already. But he said that he may be having a post-release collaboration with you. Is there any truth to that?
Well, I guess that will be a surprise.
Ah, so that's not a yes, that's not a no, that's a maybe.
No, it's a demure maybe.
It's a demure maybe. Okay, we shall take note of that. And also, talking about Bollywood, there's another person who's met you and who's obviously a huge fan, like many people are, and that's Priyanka Chopra.
Oh, I love Priyanka.
You love Priyanka. And did you know that Priyanka is actually recording an album of her own as we speak?
Yes, I do, and I'm very excited for her, and she's lovely and beautiful, and I'm very excited for her musical career.
Okay, did you give her any advice before she embarked on this new musical career?
I don't think that Priyanka needs any advice from me.
Well, I'm sure she would disagree. And obviously, Gaga, you're such a fashion icon, and in India, you know, obviously the sari is such an important part of our culture and of our own style statements. I'm interested to know, how would Lady Gaga wear a sari, and what kind of twist would you give to it?
I don't know. I haven't worn one yet, so I suppose I'll find a nice one while I'm here and experiment with it. But for now, this is my sari.
Well, we absolutely cannot argue with this, because this is Lady Gaga as we know and love her. And you said that, you know, you mentioned a little earlier in the press conference as well that you're looking forward to going out on the streets of Delhi and exploring things. I find that difficult to believe, because, you know, you would be mobbed. But if you could go undercover, you know, in India and go anywhere you wanted to go, where would it be?
I actually am more interested in meeting with the people in local areas, so just going out to any normal places where people go to eat and hang out. I'm planning to visit some orphanages while I'm here. I just want to meet people, really. I don't want to necessarily go sightseeing this time. I think that will take quite a lot of time, wouldn't it, to see all of the beautiful things here in India. And I'm only here for a few days, so I really want to meet the people.
Absolutely, and I'm sure they're all dying to meet you as well. And do you have anything special really planned for your fans, like any special kind of interactions that your fans can look forward to, because you're going to be here for a couple of days, so anything special that they can look forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to hugging as many of them as I can, and I'm also looking forward to the performance that I'm going to do Sunday after the Formula One races. I have put together a performance that is unique and specific just for India and just for my Indian fans, and I'm excited that I get to do it, and I'm even more excited that it will be televised.
Absolutely. We're all certainly looking forward to that. And also finally, you know, your fans have so much to expect from you really, and obviously Born This Way continues to be so huge all across the world. And tell us about, you know, all of us look forward to your music videos because they're works of art, they literally are. You know, your next official single is apparently going to be Marry the Night.
Yes.
What are the plans for the music video for that, if you could share a little bit about that?
Well, I can share exclusively with you that I directed this video myself.
Wow.
So this is my first directorial debut. I also directed a special that's coming up in America around Thanksgiving, which I'm excited for you all to see. But it has been a wonderful experience. I worked alongside director of photography, Darius Konji, who is an absolutely amazing DP, and I worked with Gideon Ponti, who is an incredible art director. So I'm looking forward to sharing this autobiographical video with the world. I'm very excited. It's my favorite song on the album.
Well, and talking about all your fans in India, only a very few of them are really going to see you this time around. When are you going to come back to meet all your little Indian monsters for a more prolonged kind of tour? When are you going to be doing that?
Well, I hope to be coming back next year sometime, and I'm excited to go to Mumbai. That's I want to see more of India.
Absolutely.
And I'd like to see as much as I can, really.
Well, that brings me to another question, you know, because a lot of people in Mumbai were really looking forward to meet you this time around. So why did Mumbaikars get to see you this time around? Why were Delhiites the only lucky ones?
You know, it's a very, very, it's a wonderful thing having an album out all over the world, but the tricky thing about it is that everyone wants to spend some time with me, and I want to meet as many fans as I can. So this time around I came to New Delhi, but next time I will see Mumbai, and I will go more and more around India. It wasn't selective, it was just the way that it is.
We'll forgive you this time around. We're
Please
not going to forgive
me.
you the next time around. And we'll only forgive you if you say something a little bit in Hindi maybe, or if you say namaste to all your viewers and to all the fans who love you so
Well,
much.
I love saying namaste because I actually practice yoga quite religiously. I love yoga so much, and I say it every time I practice. So namaste to everyone in India, and to those of you who I didn't get to see on this trip, please watch my performance that I will be doing after the Formula One races, and know that I am always thinking of you, and I will be back soon to do a live show for everyone.
Okay. And Gaga, if you could just say, this is Lady Gaga on NDTV Night Out.
Hello, this is Lady Gaga with my new album out, Born This Way, on NDTV Night Out.
Thank you so much for joining us. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you.